having some more conservative voices on your network, actually not making them pariahs, not directing your audience to feel that everything that Donald Trump does.
Panel. She is self-appointed. She knows everything. It's great to see her ego take this hit, but I think it will be short-lived.
All right, folks, get ready because this story is bound to set the internet ablaze. Picture this. Sunny Hostin, one of the most outspoken and polarizing personalities on daytime TV, finds herself at the center of a controversy that's messier than anyone could have predicted. You know her as the fierce, no-holds-barred voice on The View *, never afraid to speak her mind. But has she finally crossed the line? Let's dive in. It all started during a live taping of The View *, where Sunny let loose with a series of comments that shocked the audience and sent producers scrambling. If you're familiar with Sunny, you know she's no stranger to controversy. She practically thrives on it. But this time, the backlash was immediate, the consequences higher, and the storm she stirred up much bigger than expected. Sunny's latest comments focused on a discussion about diversity, equity, and inclusion, topics she's passionate about. But this time, she allegedly veered off script, making sweeping generalizations about white men and their perceived privilege. Some sources say her remarks were blunt, to the point, and, frankly, incendiary. The result?
Hostin of The View, who's constantly raging about race and reparations and how bad America is and its racial past and all this stuff.
A live feed cut in real time, something that has never happened on The View * before. For a show that thrives on heated debates and controversial statements, hitting the panic button like that was unheard of. As the live feed was cut, the internet exploded. Viewers were left stunned and confused, and both #SupportSunny and #CancelSunny hashtags began trending. Some defended her as a truth teller, while others accused her of dividing the audience and perpetuating racial tensions. People were divided like never before. And behind the scenes, things were just as chaotic. Producers were reportedly in crisis mode, trying to figure out how to address the fallout without alienating viewers or damaging the show's reputation. But it wasn't just the viewers reacting. The View * co-hosts themselves were reportedly at odds. Whispers of backstage tension.
So that, only about 31% of Americans trust our healthcare system. We have a terrible healthcare system. And, doctors suffer because of big corporations as well. Doctors that want to do good, like my husband, operates on someone.
Spread fast, with some co-hosts allegedly blindsided by Sunny's comments, while others rallied behind her. There was even talk of disciplining Sunny, with potential actions ranging from a public apology to a suspension. But would Sunny, who's built her entire career on being unapologetically herself, backtrack on her statements? Would she be willing to apologize, or would this mark the end of her time on the show? The stakes couldn't be higher. With discussions about race, privilege, and accountability at an all-time high in the cultural zeitgeist, Sunny's comments hit a nerve. Some argue that her willingness to tackle these tough issues head-on is exactly what makes her such an important voice on The View *, while others believe her approach only stirs division and alienates potential allies. Either way, it's a conversation that's not going away anytime soon. In the midst of all this, the View * itself finds itself at a crossroads. The show has weathered plenty of controversies over the years, but this one feels different. The backlash is louder, the consequences more significant.
Even though they don't have insurance, and then has to sue health insurance companies to get paid for the work that he's been trained his whole life to.
Will the producers stand by Sunny and risk alienating a large part of their audience? Or will they distance themselves from her remarks, potentially sacrificing one of their most provocative voices in the process? As the public conversation continues to evolve, the pressure is mounting on the producers of The View * to make the right choice. Meanwhile, the drama extends well beyond the show itself. The controversy has spilled into discussion.
I think he's doing something a little bit more diabolical, if I'm being honest. Representative Andy Ogles, a Republican of Tennessee, on January 23rd, just 3 days after Trump was inaugurated.
Life is also under intense scrutiny. Her husband, Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, is facing a massive federal insurance fraud lawsuit, one of the largest in New York's history. He's accused of inflating medical bills and participating in a scheme to collect fraudulent payments. And with Sunny defending him publicly, claiming the case is a smear campaign, her outspoken nature on The View is raising questions about whether she's distracting from her family's legal troubles or perhaps even using her public platform to shift the narrative. The combination
RICO case ever filed in the state of New York. You guys wrap that around your brain. That's bigger than the mafia.
Of Sunny's professional and personal controversies is a nightmare for ABC. Behind closed doors, producers are reportedly considering drastic changes, replacing co-hosts, rebranding the show, or even making a complete shakeup to restore the show's reputation. With so much at stake, the network faces tough decisions ahead. As for Sunny, her future on The View
Which, by the way, how annoying is The View getting? God, they're insufferable, that lot, aren't they? It's just a side of
hangs in the balance. The question now is whether this controversy will propel her into a new level of prominence, or whether it marks the beginning of the end of her career on television. As for The View itself, it's facing an existential crisis. Will it adapt to the changing times and survive this scandal, or is it doomed to follow the path of so many other iconic shows that failed to evolve? And let's not forget the wider cultural context.
Sunny Hostin, one of the ladies on The View, she just came out. And you got to give her credit for standing against massive unpopularity.
This isn't just about Sunny or The View it's a reflection of the larger debates happening across the country about race, privilege, and how we navigate these conversations. In an era where these discussions are more important than ever, but also more
Scamming insurance companies from taxi drivers, Uber drivers, and Lyft drivers. He was performing unnecessary surgeries and then providing fraudulent medical services in exchange.
divisive, the question remains, how do we have honest conversations that don't deepen the divides? In the midst of all this, the world is watching closely to see what will happen next. Will Sunny be unfairly targeted, or did she bring this on herself? Can The View recover from this?
At a time when woke is at its absolute lowest, nobody wants to claim that mantle anymore. She claimed that mantle. And she said to oppose woke, actually, is ungodly and unchristian.
PR nightmare, or will it be the beginning of the end for one of daytime TV's most iconic shows? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest updates on this ongoing saga. Because make no mistake, this drama is far from over, and it's only getting started. Stay tuned.
And it's a very serious crime. In fact, it's one of the largest, if not the largest, RICO case in New York's history.
Discussions about free speech, accountability, and the role of daytime television in shaping public discourse. But it doesn't stop there. Sunny's personal life